So my car is lying to me. I just want to start out with that. As some of you may know, the way I do this is I have a notepad thing, just a notes app rather, on my phone, and I make some notes throughout the week or just of ideas that pop into my head that I want to talk about. And as part of the notes, I've got two figures on it. Now, these figures relate to my car because every time I go to the petrol station and fill up my car, I one, cry at how much I have to pay to put petrol in my car, but I also make a note of the mileage I did on that tank and how many litres I put back into the car so I can do a quick average estimation of fuel economy. And the car is lying to me. The onboard display tells me that I should be getting about 52 miles to the gallon, which is pretty good. That's UK miles and UK gallons, just for clarification. That would be pretty good considering I do not get anywhere near that figure. Based on the number of miles I do and the amount of litres I put in the tank, I'd be getting more like 37 miles to the gallon, which is still pretty good, but nowhere near the value that the car is telling me. So yeah, my car is lying to me. Anyway, hello and welcome back to the Lion's Den. I'm your host Matt, as always, and let's talk about Mario Kart DLC because we're on that train of cars currently. So let's talk about the Mario Kart Wave 3 DLC Booster Course Pass Deluxe Chicken Update. I don't know where I was going with that. Includes Knuckles. That's the meme, right? The Sonic with Knuckles and Knuckles in Knuckles Adventure Knuckles. I'm getting off topic. So, a couple days ago, they announced the Mario Kart DLC Wave 3 Booster Course Pass. That actually is roughly what it's called. And I'm excited this time round because I wasn't super hyped about the previous ones until I actually bought the stuff and played them. And the course selection that they've got for this time round is absolutely banging, not gonna lie. We've got 8 more courses coming up in early December, I believe, of which 7 of them I'm quite excited for. The tour tracks I can't really comment on, but I'm curious to see how they are because I didn't play a lot of the new tour tracks that were introduced in that game, so all of the tours from the different countries. I missed all of that because I didn't play the game until really late. The new tour tracks, for example, like Sky High Sunday, I did play, and then I've played them on the game itself, and they are phenomenal. They translate really well and I really enjoy them, so I'm looking forward to that. We've got a couple of retro tracks from Mario Kart Wii, like not Rainbow Road, Maple Treeway, which is really exciting. I cannot for the life of me remember what the other courses are. Let me pull it up. I've seen that we've got the Christmas themed one, which is very apt considering it's Christmas, right? So that's awesome. Oh, Alpine Pass, or as they call it, Rock Mountain, which is a far more boring name. No, it's called Alpine Pass in the UK version of 3DS. So that I'm excited for because I really like that course. The music is amazing, so the orchestral version of that's going to be awesome. They've also got Boo Lake from the GBA, I believe, which looks totally straightly ripped out of Mario Kart Wii CTGP. If you've seen that in Mario Kart CTGP, yeah, you'll know that they basically took heavy inspiration, if not asked the person who did it how to do it themselves. So that's awesome. A couple of the tour tracks. Peach Gardens as well is a nice enough track to drive. And it looks really cool in the renders. It looks like Waluigi Stadium. I missed that, unless that's wrong. Don't know. But the one that I'm not thrilled by, which everyone says I'm wrong, is the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7. I don't like that one. I'll be honest, of all the Rainbow Roads, it's not one of my favorites. It's a fine course, but to me, it's just not cohesive. The different sections of the track just seem wildly in variance from one part to the next. Secondly, it's really long because it was one of the first times in that game that they introduced the stage section, so it's just one long continuous course, which I'm not a huge fan of in general. And secondly, it's just not a very hard track. Rainbow Road is one of the last cups in the main tracks that will be introduced in that game. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be this test of your skill because you've played through 12 other tracks up until that point, and it's just not. And I mean, there's so many problems with it, like the huge section where you start on the road and then you drop down onto an asteroid or a moon, and there's just this really long section where you're just kind of falling. That's really stupid. The tube thing, the rotating tube is bizarre, and then you've got that end section that's like, oh sugar, it's Rainbow Road, right? We've got to have the Rainbow Road portion back to finish the track, and it's just a bunch of straight jumps, and then that like weird hairpin turn thing. It's just, it's not. I don't know why people really think it's amazing, and everyone was like, wow, I can't believe it, they brought that one back. To me, I'm just kind of there like, oh great, it's another 3-stage long course that's boring. Yeah, and the music isn't just not even that good. You went from Mario Kart Wii, which has a slap song, and it's friggin' hard because Mario Kart Wii is a skill game. You then go to that, which is like, And then what do they do in the next game? They take it back to a standard 3-lap course, and they've thrown the fun anti-gravity thing. Also, Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road is infinitely better. Come at me. It has a way better song. It's a way more fun track to drive around, and thematically makes far more sense. There's a reason why they went back to a standard in-space track, you know? Because it works. So, but that's my opinion anyway. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to doing that. All of the new tracks have looked awesome, to be honest, and I've enjoyed them so far, so yeah. Also, just a little peek behind the curtain, my computer ran out of battery halfway through my previous sentence and literally just shut down. Thankfully, Audacity has a recovery feature, so yay, we're fine, hopefully. When I listen back to this episode, if it's all buggy and weird, I'm going to be upset because I was in a flow. And computer problems. Anyway, let's just do a couple rapid fire things. So I've got walking for the sake of walking. I feel like I talked about this already, so I'm going to gloss over that. Next thing on my list I've got is Secret Santa. So we're doing a Secret Santa at my workplace again, and I am thoroughly excited for that because it was really fun last year when I did it. So yeah, ours is very good as well, very simple. One, we have a lot of people, which is nice. It's also awkward because half of the people you might not actually know who they are, but we have a solution for that. What we did last year, and hopefully what we'll do this year, is we set up a little group chat, or I think just a Teams channel post, where you could list a bunch of stuff about yourself, i.e. in relation to what people could buy. You know, for example, you can list down what kind of things you like to drink in terms of alcohol, for example, or what kind of food you're interested in. You could also list some kind of hobbies or interests you have that might point people towards what they want to buy for you. So for example, I put down the fact that I like cider, for example. Dark chocolate is a big thing for me. I put down that I'm hugely into The Legend of Zelda. And guess what I got? I got a Legend of Zelda Switch games case and a bar of dark chocolate, which was awesome. That was exactly what I would have wanted personally. So that was great. I bought a 3-pack of ciders for the person I had because they said they really like cider, much like myself. And that went down really well. So yeah, it was good and it worked well, so I'm excited for that. It's also cheap. It's only £5, so it's not like you're spending a huge amount of money, and also you kind of can't overthink it because you can't buy a huge lot for £5, so you just kind of find the first thing that's within budget that's related and you're sorted, right? So yeah, ready for that. That does lead into my kind of love for Christmas, but not for the like vain side of it, the selfish side of it. I like Christmas just because it's firstly, my favourite time of year. I'm weird like that. I like winter, mainly because it gets dark when I want to sleep, so that's nice. I can actually sleep properly. It's cold, which I mean, all of my clothing is designed for cold weather because it's England. You know, I've got like long sleeve t-shirts and thick jeans and jumpers and coats and stuff, so it's nice to actually be able to wear that kind of stuff. There is also the hot drink stuff, which is awesome. You know, we're known for drinking tea in the UK, so yeah, woo, drinking tea. But also, you know, there's hot chocolate and different coffee drinks. I'm kind of excited about trying some of the weird coffee drinks this time. So, you know, like gingerbread lattes and stuff like that, which is fun. I like the whole gift-giving thing now that I'm older and I can think about it and do it, but it's its own beast as well. And I just enjoy the atmosphere as well, and, you know, having decorations and pretty lights and all of that stuff. That's what I kind of enjoy about this time of year, rather than, oh, I get presents. Because I've kind of grown out of that now. Most of the things I want anyway, you can't buy me as a present because one, it's too expensive, and two, no, you know, it's not like when you're a kid and someone can buy you, I don't know, I don't know. My first instinct is a Hot Wheels car because that's mostly what I got because I really liked Hot Wheels cars. But you could just buy a child a small toy that relates to something they're interested in, and that would be fine. Whereas when you're an adult, you don't want small toys, you want a lot of other things that are far out of people's reach. So anyway, I think I will leave it at that. Hopefully this recording is not absolutely destroyed. Otherwise, I hope you all had a lovely week so far. Stay safe. All the buttons are down below, please, if you wouldn't mind. That'd be fantastic. And I will see you all next week. Bye.